ladies, welcome to the Cozy Mom Chats channel. My name is Rosemily, mom blogger and life coach. Welcome to today's video, how to reinvent yourself in 2025 as a mom. And don't let that word scare you. Reinvent just means changing something, right? And becoming someone new, right? When you change, when you want to change, when you want to do better as a mom, when you want to feel better, you just want to do things differently. And in order to do that, you need to reinvent yourself. You need to let go of the old identity and welcome in the new identity that you want to have as a mom, right? So for example, you are a mom who is constantly stressed out. And that stress causes you to yell, be moody and angry, and feel like you don't have your stuff together as a mom. So you don't want to be that person anymore, right? You don't want to be that mom who's always stressing out and losing her mind at her kids and husband when they don't even are at fault. And then you feel bad, and then you feel guilty, and then the cycle continues. Now you want to become this calm mom who knows exactly what to do when she's feeling stressed. And it's not yelling, it's not losing her mind, but it's actually taking a break, doing something for herself. Take a couple deep breaths, and then you're able to get back to life as a mom. You want to be that mom, right? So in order to do that, you need to reinvent yourself. You need to see yourself differently than who you are right now. If you're constantly telling yourself that I'm an angry mom, I'm never going to change, I can't be calm, my kids are driving me insane, how in the world are they going to listen to me if I don't yell? You are creating an identity that is exactly what's going to show you doing your everyday life, right? If you continue to call yourself an angry mom, guess what? You're going to be angry. If you continue to call yourself a chaotic, hot mess express mom, that's how you're going to show up in this world, and you're going to see evidence for being that mom, disorganized mom, a mom who's always yelling, right? So now you want to give yourself a new identity. I want to be the mom who's calm and patient with her children. I want to be the mom who always finds time for self-care. I want to be the mom who is present and is grateful for her life. I want to be the mom that stops comparing herself to other moms and actually focuses on her growth. You can be that mom today. So now let's get started in literally five simple ways that you can start reinventing yourself for the year 2025. A brand new you is coming your way. Watch out, kids. All right, so tip number one is really to ask yourself, what do I want to change about myself? What habits do I need to let go of, right? So like I said before, for example, you want to stop being angry. You want to stop yelling. You want to stop being so negative, right? All these things, write down a list on a paper, on your journal, on your phone. Write a list of the things that you really want to do better, right? You want to change about yourself. I'm always moody. I want to be happier. So what you're going to write is the list of things that you want to change and do better, right? I want to stop being angry. I want to stop yelling at my kids. I actually want to stop making up excuses for why I don't practice self-care. I want to stop arguing with my spouse for no reason at all other than I'm tired and I need help. I want to stop thinking that yelling is the only way that my kids are going to listen to me. All those things, write them down, right? Because you are actually being aware of the things that you don't want to be. You don't want to be this type of mom anymore, which is huge, right? You don't want to fall into victim mentality where you feel like this is who I am, I'm never going to change, which is not a reality. It's not true. You can change the moment that you decide that you want to change, okay? Tip number two is now write a list of the things that you want to be doing as a mom. Who do you want to be as a mom? Want to be more patient, right? I want to practice more self-care. I want to be more loving to my husband. I want to be more present with my kids and build meaningful relationships and memories with them. I want to stop stressing out. I want to have tools that are going to help me better communicate my needs to my family. I want to be the mom that people go to for advice, that they see as an inspiration. All the things that who you want to be as a mom, write them down. So tip number three is a big one. This is the key that I literally always teach my clients every time I'm coaching them. And that is, who do you need to become in order to be that mom that you said you want to be? And how can you be that mom now? In order to become and reinvent yourself, you have to start acting now. You cannot wait for your circumstances to change. You cannot wait for your kids to be older. You cannot wait for your husband to act before you act, right? He needs to tell me this before I tell him that. No, you need to start being that mom now. And what is it going to take for you to be that mom right now, right? And that goes to tip number 4. Okay, so tip number 4 is what's gonna drive you to become that mom, and it's to create new thoughts about yourself that will help you be the mom that you want to be, that is gonna motivate you to reinvent yourself, to stick to this new identity that you want to have, right? And letting go of the old one. You want to create new thoughts that are going to motivate you, that feels real too, that feels good to you to say, to believe, right? So for example, new thoughts that you can adopt is, I am a smart mom and I'm capable of doing whatever it is that I set my mind to. Or, I know exactly what to do when my kids are throwing a tantrum in Target, or when my kids are talking back without yelling. I am capable of becoming the mom that I want to be, right? I am able to let go of the past and focus on the now. I am beautiful. I love myself, right? I am deserving of the life that I want to have, and it starts now. Create these positive thoughts and also beliefs about yourself. There's nothing better than to believe that you can do it, than to believe in yourself and not seek validation or approval from other people. If you want to be this mom who is patient, who is fun, who can be herself around her children, around her husband, then start being that mom now and take action. Say a joke, be silly, do something different with your family, right? You can write a whole list of things that will help you become this type of mom, this patient mom. And before I yell and lose my mind, I can take a couple deep breaths, right? That's a tactic, that's a tool that you can have. Create all these type of things and list and take from that list, right? But never give up on who you want to be as a mom. You don't need to have a label on you. You can literally erase that angry mom label and create a new label for yourself. Happy and patient and calm. And last but not least is tip number 5. Simply take small, actionable, inspired steps and action that will get you closer to who you want to be, right? And I'm talking here as a mom, but you can take this as who you want to be as a woman, as a wife, right? It will change your life. You are literally reinventing yourself, but not only that, reinventing your family dynamic, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with yourself. This is how you do it, right? Taking inspired action, even if you don't feel like it, right? You have to discipline yourself and be focused on the end goal while enjoying the process. Remember that you're going to fall short. Remember that you are going to fail sometimes, and be okay with failing and making a mistake while you're creating this new habit, right? Because a habit doesn't happen overnight. It's literally taking small action steps in creating this new habit, in becoming this new person that you want to be. So make room for the failures, make room for you yelling and screaming and not feeling bad or shaming yourself or judging yourself, because you are literally changing who you used to be. Years, right, of who you used to be. So give yourself grace, give yourself compassion and love, and always believe in yourself that you are capable of reinventing yourself whenever you choose to. And now, with that being said, cheers to reinventing ourselves in 2025.